Before this video starts, I just want to give a massive shout out to all my channel members. If you want to receive a shout out, then become a channel member today and you'll be shown on screen like all these other channel members here. Anyways, enjoy the video. In Battlecat's version 13.6, one of the most anticipated true forms was added to the game. This being the true form for Slime Cat, or if you prefer, Jellycat. This true form becomes Manju Cat. Specifically, Mizu Manju or Water Manju that uses Kuzu starch, giving it a translucent, jelly-like appearance. By the way, if you wanted to check out the revenge stages to get this true form, you can click the card in the corner here or check out in the link in the description down below. Now what does Slime Cat get when becoming Manju Cat? They gain 3 buffs to their stats. The first is an increase in their wave level, going from level 5 to level 7, giving it 400 more range and allowing the wave to hit a range of 1532.5. The second addition is a boost to their speed, going from 15 speed to 20 speed, making them have the same speed as Manic Eraser. Lastly, and most importantly, is their range boost. This boost goes from a range of 140 to 180 range. While the boost may seem small, by the end of this video, you'll see this boost is actually quite a massive change. Before we start, I just want to ask that if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Can we shoot for 500 likes on this video? This would let me know that I should continue this sort of stuff. Anyways, it's time to discuss Manju Cat. The first point I want to discuss is the wave level increase, going from a level 5 wave to a level 7 wave, adding an additional 400 range to the wave, causing the total wavelength to reach 1532.5 range. This is honestly the least impressive buff of the true form, all things considered, but it doesn't mean it's an insignificant buff. This range buff now allows Manju Cat to more easily hit super backliners and incoming peons. The biggest of these now having a much easier time hitting Reynard from a far distance. Reynard as an enemy is frail by design, so being able to snipe them from so far away is huge, though granted, Manju does need a slight nudge into their standing range to properly hit Reynard. Kuala Lumpur is considered one of the most difficult start UL stages in the game, partly because of the constant surges Reynard could summon. However, having this extra option in the land waves that could possibly reach him will make the stage much easier. Now onto the changes that make an already great unit into an even stronger unit. This section will cover both the speed increase and the range boost, as both of these have a direct impact on each other and it's very difficult discussing the buffs of one of them without discussing the other. I will start with the speed boost. The speed boost goes from 15 speed, which is comparable to things like Dogomaru and Tourist Cat, to 20 speed, which is comparable to Gianchi and Manic Eraser. This speed boost is huge, as it makes timing Manju against many enemies a whole lot easier, since you could time a meat shield like Gianchi or Manic Eraser to take the hit and easily have Manju slip in and attack the target you so desire. I think the best way to demonstrate this is to just let some footage play and show what I mean. This speed boost also lets Manju have an easier time slipping into enemy blind spots, allowing them to score more easy hits against enemies that have an LD. This is also huge, as many LD enemies are prime targets for Slime to attack, but sometimes Slime just barely gets hit by the inner range of an LD enemy, but now this speed boost allows Manju to easily escape the range of an LD enemy. Now for easily the biggest change, this being the range boost, going from 140 to 180 range. While the range boost may seem small, this crosses a ton of thresholds for many types of enemies. To give a short list of some enemies Manju can now outrange, we have Celebutal, Razorback, Shy Boy, Lil Bun Bun, Sir Metal Seal, Star Pang, Wild Doge, JJ Jackrabbit, Devil Wife, Goku Rocco, Gory Black, Borathim, Shadowboxer K, Berserkori, Mr. Angel, all non-event Gory variants such as Akugori, Angelic Gory, Zori, and General Gogori, Sir Seal, Super Metal Hippo, Zerzeal, Dr. KO, and Zangru, just to name a few enemies. This list of enemies contains a whole bunch of the more melee-based enemies that would have turned Slime into a splat on the floor are now able to get hit by Manju. This also makes matchups with a ton of enemies that they may have struggled with before much more feasible. Some matchups that they now have a much better time dealing with include Sorrel, Boar Jr., Relic Doge, Boar, and so on and so forth. The combined forces of both the range boost and speed boost now allow Manju to truly be a menace on the battlefield, as their chances of landing a hit have gone up exponentially. While the last two true form advent units, Fried Chicken and Royal Guard, took two horrible units and actively made them very powerful units in their own right, but Manju takes a unit that was already good and makes them even stronger. While the amount of changes made to Manju aren't as flashy, these changes were all they really need to make an already great unit into an even more of a powerhouse. If you enjoyed this review of Jellycat, then be sure to give this video a like so we can get closer to that 500 like goal, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what your favorite thing has been from 13.6 so far in the comments down below. Also, shout out to the following channel members: Something Something YouTube, Potato King, and Athani for being silver members or higher. If you want to receive a shout out like these fine folks here, then be sure to become a channel member today, and channel members also receive an exclusive role that's in my Discord server, for which you can find a link to in the description down below. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful day.